And here is a depiction of Hathor, the Kemetic Neter. And she's known as a goddess of love, beauty, music, dance, motherhood, and joy in ancient Kemet. She's often shown depicted as a cow or a woman with the head of a cow, always a very beautiful cow, or a woman with a sun disk between her horns. And her worship began at the early stages during the early dynastic times and continued extremely strong for over 3,000 years, although her worship still is prevalent right now. And she had many temples. I've talked about Dendera a couple of times. We had several temples scattered throughout the lands of Kemet during that period of time. And she was worshipped in a variety of ways. They had festivals, dances, music was considered a worship for her. So music celebrations were a big part of worship of Hathor, as well as like merrymaking. The instrument that was chosen as her divine instrument was the sistrum, and that was used at religious ceremonies and was key to part of being her worship. And it was thought that the sistrum could drive away evil spirits and thus bring in joy, which was another of her associations. But also, that's not it for Hathor. One of her roles that she played was in the afterlife, where she provided protection and refreshments for the souls of the dead. You're particularly thirsty as you were journeying to the underworld, right? And Hathor is so powerful of a neter that her milk was seen as a nourishing substance that imparted life and vitality. It was known that she nursed Heru on her milk, and he grew up to be able to defeat Set. And it was said that her milk was often equated with the annual flooding of the Nile, which brought fertility and life to the land. And just like the inundation of the Nile brought renewal to the land, her milk began to symbolize rejuvenation as well. And there's an idea kind of intermixed with funerary texts that believe that the dead could actually be resurrected by drinking the milk of this powerful neter who is Hathor, which is why we speak her name.